Which is great for us because it means we can chat to some of the drivers. I've got Christopher Buckley literally right here. Let's grab a quick word with Christopher. Chris, no, he's going to get on with stuff. Let's go over here. Let's go chat to Mark. Mark, you're in early doors. You're the first one here. Different conditions today, isn't it? How nice is it that you're not driving into a lot of spray today?
It's fantastic. Yesterday was quite awful. And the difference between having a clear track in front of you yesterday and driving behind somebody was just, it was just driving behind buckets of water.
These things I imagine are always a joy to drive, but particularly in the dry, I imagine, right?
It was great fun yesterday in the wet, but you just had to be a bit careful about who was around you and what they might be doing as well. Whereas at least in the dry, yes, it's just, you can play with it. A bit of fun.
And do you think qualifying might have thrown up a few surprises yesterday? We're in for an action-packed race.
I'm sure there are a few people out of position, and I'm sure they'll be trying to get their own way past again. But I think for a lot of us, we still don't quite know where we are in the overall grid. Because we don't know the people around us so well yet. So there's going to be a lot of just exploring and seeing what positions become available.
Fantastic.
And just trying to make the most of the first lap.
Well, enjoy it. Best of luck, Mark. Enjoy the weather.
Cheers.
Yeah, there's Mark Smith there. Let's go. I did want to see if we can find the man on pole position, Jamie Winrow. Let's go have a little look. Is he down there as well? Very different conditions to yesterday for qualifying, wasn't it? Be like driving on an ice rink yesterday with these Caterhams. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful pieces of machinery, aren't they? Let's go grab a quick word with the man on pole position for this race. Can he convert it into a race win? Number 46, Jamie Winrow, a man who's looking very confident, isn't he? Are you okay down there, Jamie?
Yeah, good. Looking forward to getting started.
Yes.
Yeah, really looking forward to it, especially being dry. Yesterday was a little bit tricky in qualifying.
Yeah.
But, yeah, 100% dry today and looking forward to getting out there.
You've clearly got the skills in the rain. Have you got the skills in the dry as well?
Well, hopefully.
We're going to find out in about 20 minutes, aren't we?
Exactly, yeah, and did a bit of testing on Friday in the dry. So, yeah, I've been here a few times, but not in this car yet, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
Fantastic. Congratulations yesterday. Best of luck out there.
Thank you.
Jamie Winrow, the man starting on pole position. I just wonder if I can, let's grab a quick word with Harry over here whilst looks like Jamie is starting second, just getting his gloves and hats on and stuff. Harry, what can you do from third? I'm very well, mate. How are you?
All right.
Good. Round the outside at turn one.
That's the plan. Or inside, or any side.
This is a fine, red's my favourite colour, so I wouldn't want to tell the other guys, but come on, I'm going for it.
Your secret's safe with me.
Very different conditions yesterday. I suppose this didn't provide you with much protection, did it?
Not a great deal, no. I couldn't bring the brolly out with me. It's not so aerodynamic.
No, but you can get the job done. You think in a race when you're confident, you're feeling good?
I'll tell you about half an hour.
All right, done. I'll see you in the in Park Tommy. Cheers, Harry. They're going to go round the outside at turn one. Keep an eye out on that. Right, it is time for these guys and girls to get out onto the track. I'm going to hand over to commentator Dave Goddard, who's going to talk you through the action.
Cars are on the grid then, just moving off for their green flag lap ahead of this 20-minute race for the Caterham Graduates Racing Club, the Sigma 150 category, so named because they use Ford Sigma 150 horsepower engines. Let's have a look at the grid then for this first of two races today. And in pole position it is car number 46 of Jamie Winrow. He did a 2:42.417 in qualifying in wet conditions yesterday. Alongside him is the championship leader, car number 2 of Jamie Elwood. Second row, we have 121 of Harry Kramer and 88 Adam Cottrell. On row 3, 38 Simon Goodwin and Andrew Whitten, car number 112. The fourth row, 66 Barry White and 110 of James Gilmore. On the fifth row, we have 102 James de Lusignan and 42 of John Benfield. The sixth row, 3 Jim Earlham and 99 Gideon Wilkinson. Row 7, 85 Colin Loughlin alongside 83, which is Jonathan Ems. Then on the eighth row, we have 26 Richard Lambert. He'll race that car in this race. His son Matthew will drive that 26 car in race 2 alongside 58 Rob Warner. On row 9, 172, which is Mark Smith, and 22 Chris Buckley. Row 10, we have number 15, which is Kim Raymond, starting alongside 21 of Roger Ford. The penultimate row, 84 Daniel Hamilton, 27 Chris Savage. At the back of the field, 19 Mark Gibson, 93 of Rob Appleton. Identical Caterham 7s. This will be a 20-minute race. Slipstreaming is the name of the game in Caterham racing, and the place you don't want to be is leading going into the final lap, because you're likely to get zapped in the last couple of corners. This is going to be a very close race indeed. First round was held last month at Alton Park in Cheshire. It's Jamie Elwood who won both races on that occasion. He's out in the black and orange number 2 car, second on the grid. Second in the championship, Doug Christie, number 167. He's not here this weekend, so Andrew Whitten could move up in the points. He's in third in the points, car number 112, and Harry Kramer's qualified well, car number 121. Fourth in the points, James de Lusignan, number 102, rounding out the top 5. The Winrow family have been with this championship for a number of years now, from Cheshire. Jamie Winrow on the pole. Don't think he competed in the first Sigma 150 round of the year. Looking for his first win of the season. Red car of Harry Kramer on row 2, alongside Adam Cottrell in black and orange. Then we've got the red and black of Simon Goodwin. Andrew Whitten in similar colours. Then Barry White, the grey car with the red wheels. James Gilmore in orange. Classic shape of the Caterham 7, of course, based on the original Lotus 7, designed by Colin Chapman. The Caterham Graduates Racing Club, set up in 1998 for graduates, if the name sounds unfamiliar, for graduates of the old Caterham Scholarship. A great fun place to race. We've had many different classes over the years, 3 of them here this weekend. We've got combined races later on for the Sigma 135s and the more powerful Sig Max cars, all using Ford engines. Onto the grid they come then. Jamie Winrow in the blue and red car on pole, alongside Jamie Elwood in black and orange. This is going to be a very close race indeed. We've seen some entertaining racing from the Minis this weekend, while the Caterhams are going to be, if anything, even closer. Watch the back of the grid, wait for the marshal to wave the green flag. And then we will get underway. Okay, the last row into position. Green flag is displayed at the back, so the red lights will come on and we'll be underway over 20 minutes of racing. The Caterham Graduates Racing Club Sigma 150s, away they go. The front row leap away. A little bit of a slow start from Adam Cottrell in the 88 car. They charge down towards Rich's corner for the first time. It's side by side between Jamie Winrow and James Elwood. Third place is Harry Kramer. It is Winrow who has got the lead in the 46 car around the first corner. Are they all going to make it round? Yes, they are. Up towards Wilson's hairpin for the first time. Jamie Winrow in the blue and red car has the lead. Elwood second, Kramer third, side by side fourth. Looks like Andrew Whitten there at the inside into fourth place. They have all made it round okay so far. Next into the left-hander at Palmer's, and Jamie Winrow has already pulled out a gap of about 3 or 4 Caterham lengths. They slide their way through on the edge of adhesion there, these rear-wheel drive Caterham 7s. All 1600cc Ford Sigma engines, 150 brake horsepower, designed to be as equal as possible. The results down to the skills of the drivers. 88 Adam Cottrell said he'd made a poor start. He's dropped back into the pack, runs wide there on the exit of Agostini. But Jamie Winrow with a clear lead in car number 46, up towards Oggies for the first time. Clear of Jamie Elwood in second place in the number 2. Been with this club, the Caterham Graduates Racing Club, for many years. Car's also running on identical Yokohama tyres. Yokohama, a big supporter of Caterham Racing. No need for rain tyres today, though. They stream their way towards the Bentley Straight, down to the back of the circuit for the first time. Number 93, Rob Appleton, running at the back, the Nottinghamshire driver, trying to close in on the rest of the field. Into Brundle for the first time, under the bridge into the left-hander, then into the right at Nelson, then on towards the bomb hole, so named because the circuit drops down into a bit of a depression. Jamie Winrow has the lead as they head round towards the bomb hole for the first time. Then it's through to the long right-hander at Coram, then into the left flick of Murray's. Barry White there on the inside in 66, side by side with the 42 car. It's John Benfield. Had a couple of spins in qualifying yesterday. Coming towards the end of the opening lap, it is Jamie Winrow has the lead in car number 46. We'll see what the gap is as he crosses the line. 1.3 seconds is his lead over Harry Kramer, who has got up into second place. Elwood down to third. Andrew Whitten is fourth. Simon Goodwin in car number 38 is fifth. Then we've got the 110 car, which is James Gilmore. He's made a good opening lap. Slightly a higher roll cage in that car. A bit of dust being kicked up there. Somebody's run wide. Down to the hairpin. The leader's run way wide on the hairpin. Harry Kramer could have chance to take the lead here. Barry White gets through in the 66 car with the red wheels. John Benfield behind the number 110, James Gilmore. Yes, Harry Kramer definitely able to close up there. Jamie Winrow, I think, pushing a little bit too hard into this second lap. Plenty of laps to go yet. Down towards Agostini. Harry Kramer, number 121, pulls out to have a look. Not able to take the lead this time. Elwood third, bit of a lock up there as they slide their way through the left-hander at Agostini. Elwood under pressure here from Andrew Whitten, car number 112 for third place. But Harry Kramer getting ready to attack for the lead here. The man from Northwich in Cheshire on the back of Jamie Winrow. Based not far away from him, Macclesfield, so a bit of local rivalry going on between these two. He's right on the tail of Winrow here. He could slipstream him as they come towards the Bentley Straight. Still Elwood in third place. Then Whitten, Goodwin, Gilmore next in the order. Back of the field starting to spread out. They could be side by side here going towards Brundle and Nelson. And Harry Kramer does pull ahead as they come towards the end of the Bentley Straight. 1-2-1, Harry Kramer, your new leader. Jamie Winrow down to second place. Wonder if he's pushing those Yokohama tyres a little bit too hard in the early stages. Through the right-hander at Nelson. And Andrew Whitten's got through into third. Elwood, the championship leader, is down to fourth. Adam Cottrell a bit wide onto the curves there. He's got the number 3 of Jim Earlham behind him there. It's Kramer from Winrow through the long right-hander of Coram and onto the brakes for the left at Murray's. Third place it is now the 112 of Whitten. James Elwood, the championship leader, down into fourth. They start to bunch up once again at the front of the field. The back of the pack is a little more spread out. You can see them trying to slipstream each other, getting close in behind the car in front, then pull out to get the extra momentum. That's what Jamie Elwood has done. He's retaken third place from Andrew Whitten, and he runs wide there, gets a wheel onto the grass, coming out of Rich's corner, up towards what used to be Sears, now the Wilson hairpin. He's under fire there from Whitten, the red number 112 car. Then we've got 38, which is Simon Goodwin. First two pulling away very slightly, Kramer and Winrow. Barry White in there with John Benfield behind him. Next behind them, 102, that's James de Lusignan. We've got a train of 7 cars at the front of the field. De Lusignan under fire from Adam Cottrell, who's trying to recover from that poor start. Simon Goodwin with the gold wheels there, having a look for fourth place. John Benfield with the yellow roll cage on the tail of Barry White in the 66 car. And James Gilmore has dropped back a few spots and trying to recover as well. This is the fight for third place. Still got over 14 minutes of this race to go. Harry Kramer holds the lead. He was half a second ahead of Jamie Winrow at the line last time through. There's de Lusignan 8th. 9th behind him is Gilmore. Is Cottrell rather, then Gilmore has dropped back a little. Here come the leaders. Harry Kramer down towards the left at Brundle. Chased by Jamie Winrow trying to get his lead back. James Elwood chasing them down in car number 2. Sideways there, he's going to run wide onto the curb. They're really thrashing these cars around here. Look at this for fourth place. Whitten, Goodwin and Barry White, 3 of them, and Goodwin is in attacking mode, so is the 66 of Barry White. John Benfield wants a bit of this as well. Here they come towards Coram, out of the bomb hole. Through towards the end of what will be the third lap. Harry Kramer, still your leader of this Caterham Graduates Sigma 150 race. First of 2 races for them today. We'll see the Sigmax and Sigma 135 split as well. Over the line they go. Lead gap that time was about the same, 0.538, but Winrow has done the fastest lap of the race, 2:11.406. There's the very snazzy liveried car of Jim Earlham. He's got ahead of Adam Cottrell in the 88s. I think we described that livery of Jim Earlham's Caterham yesterday as a 1990s goalkeeper's shirt. He hasn't managed to save that one because Adam Cottrell has got through in car 88 on the hairpin. Trying to fight back. And look at the way Jamie Elwood is throwing his car around there. Needs to be careful to preserve his tyres a little for the final push at the end of the race. Here come the leaders, Kramer, Winrow, Elwood. And here's the battle for fourth. Andrew Whitten and Simon Goodwin swapping places. Whitten up the inside. Barry White tries to get through as well. Over the curves they go. John Benfield runs a bit wide in 7th place. He's got James de Lusignan up behind him. Then it's Adam Cottrell, Jim Earlham, and the 110 of James Gilmore. In 11th position now. He's dropped back steadily as this race has gone on. Behind him, Gideon Wilkinson in number 99. This is great stuff from the Caterham graduates, as always. Starting to get a little more spread out now, but not these two. What's Jamie Winrow going to do? He'll be on the outside for Brundle, but has he managed to slipstream into the lead? Yes, he has. So Jamie Winrow back into the lead ahead of Harry Kramer. Coming up towards half distance now. Through the left at Brundle, onto the brakes for Nelson's corner. Jamie Elwood going with them. The first three starting to break away now. It's Harry Kramer, the Smart Clinic liveried car. Here comes the number 2 of Jamie Elwood. He's reeling Kramer in now. He wants 2nd place. Of course, the harder they battle, the easier it'll be for Jamie Winrow to pull away. 4th place is Simon Goodwin, then it's Whitten, Barry White in 6th. Here come your leaders. What's the gap going to be over the line? We'll check the lap times as well. Winrow from Kramer by 0.7 of a second. Through Rich's corner. There is Jamie Elwood, the double winner from Alton Park, championship leader. Looking for win number 3 this year, but he's going to find the going tough against these two. Jamie Winrow has also got a lot of experience. Swings it through the 180-degree hairpin at Wilson's. Used to be known as Sears Corner. Some call it the Sear Pin these days. Named now after Justin Wilson, the great IndyCar racer. And of course, so sadly lost his life in an accident at Pocono, Pennsylvania. Here's your first three. Winrow, Kramer and Elwood. Andrew Whitten under fire. Here comes Simon Goodwin on the inside into Agassi. These two have been swapping places all race long, and he goes up the inside. Barry White is next. Adam Cottrell making a move on James de Lusignan as well. He takes the place away. Qualified well, but made a slow start. He's slowly but surely climbing his way back up the order. Jamie Winrow still leads. Is Harry Kramer going to be in a position to slipstream him once again? Elwood's dropped away from them a little now. Then the fight for 4th. Goodwin, Whitten, White. Cottrell's back up there as well ahead of de Lusignan and the rest of them. Here we come. Down to Brundle once again. Just over halfway in this first race of the weekend for the Caterham Graduates Championship Sigma 150. Championship supported by Yokohama, Ryan Motorsport Insurance, Downing Intellectual Property, Molson & Associates and Classic Carbon. A lot of sponsors for this championship. Racing for charity as well in aid of Purple for polio and for Sporting Bears as well. I'll give you a bit more info when we have chance later on those. Starting to get a little bit more spread out. There go the leaders. You can see the gap between now. 0.7 of a second in it, and Elwood a further second back now. Simon Goodwin in 4th place. Still under fire from Barry White, and in fact Andrew Whitten got through there as they came over the line, so he's back ahead again. The two red and black cars frantically fighting it out. Up the inside there, Adam Cottrell slings his way past Barry White. Great fight going on here for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. James Earlham next in the order. Here comes the 38 up the inside. Again takes the place away. Cottrell past White as well. Hard to know where to look in this one. The first three seem to have stabilised little at the front. Jim Earlham runs wide there in the number 3. Still your leader is Jamie Winrow up front in the 46, looking for his first win of the season. Just over 7.5 minutes to go in the sunshine of Snetterton. What a contrast to yesterday. Still this 4th place fight rages on. Good win from Witten. Moving to defend there, Jamie Winrow. Harry Kramer in his slipstream again. Good defensive work there by Jamie Winrow, and Elwood losing touch with them just a little, and they're all over each other. This could be 3 wide for 4th place. Adam Cottrell had a lunge there at the inside, thinks better of it. He's up into 6th, having a go at the 38 car of Simon Goodwin. Then it's Barry White, then Jim Earlham. Behind him, De Lusignan. They're all over each other, look at this. Frantic there as they came out of Nelson up towards the bomb hole. James Gilmore back in touch in the 110 as well. Now John Benfield has dropped to the back of that group in car number 42. It's the brakes as they come into Murray's. Over the line go the leaders, and Kramer is right on the tail of Winrow. He's just done the fastest lap of the race, 2:10.773. Third place still Jamie Elwood. Next Witten, Goodwin, Cottrell and White. There's the order over the line. It's probably all changed again as they went into Riches there. Earlham, De Lusignan, Gilmore completing the top 10. Has the order changed since I read that out? It has. Yes, Goodwin's got back ahead. I said it would have changed by the time I'd finished reading the top 10 out. Here they come. Simon Goodwin, the red and black car's got back ahead. There's a green flag waving there. We've got possibly a spinner at the hairpin. Try and work out who that was in a moment. We keep our eyes on this 4th place battle. Cottrell up to 6th. There's Earlham 7th. James De Lusignan slides up the inside. Barry White's dropping back in the 66. Gone wide onto the grass there. Under attack from Jim Earlham. That was Cottrell in 6th position. I'm losing track of this now. This is frantic. Superb stuff. 5.5 minutes to go. Down towards Brundle come the leaders once again. Harry Kramer getting ever closer to the 46 of Jamie Winrow through Nelson. Running wide over the curb there slightly. 5 minutes to go. Can Jamie Winrow hang on in front? He goes through the bomb hole. Up towards Coram. A long right hand up. Leaders you can see more spread out now. The main focus is the battle for 4th position. Over the line they come. 2.3 seconds back off our leader now. Jamie Elwood starting to lose touch, and new fastest lap for Jamie Winrow, so he's pulled out about half a second on Winrow and Kramer over the last couple of laps. The order for 4th place over the line that time was Goodwin, Cottrell, De Lusignan, Earlham. So Andrew Witten's been shuffled back. There he is. He's lost 4 places on that last lap. He's got Barry White with him. He runs wide onto the grass there briefly. Coming out of Riches, side by side with Gilmore now, who gets through. Now Barry White, I think, might be struggling with his tyres. He's dropped to the back of this little group fighting for 4th place. Cottrell side by side with De Lusignan in there. James De Lusignan, the big winner on that last lap, he gained 3 places into 6th position. Cottrell back ahead of De Lusignan now. There's Jim Earlham behind them, number 3. He competes in the trophy category of this championship rather than the main championship, so I don't think he's going to score points today. The trophy only on certain rounds, and this isn't one of them. Alton Park was. So we could see Jim Earlham pick up the trophy category this year in the Sigma 150s. Here they come. That's Simon Goodwin. He's pulled away slightly into 4th place now. Cottrell is 5th, De Lusignan 6th, Earlham 7th, having a look there through Williams. Down to 8th is Andrew Whitton. Here come the leaders, and Harry Kramer having a look on the inside there. Doesn't quite get the overlap on Jamie Winrow, who holds on. 3 minutes to go. Couple more laps left in this Caterham Graduates Sigma 150 event. Jamie Elwood keeping in touch. It looks like his unbeaten run this year is going to come to an end at this second meeting of the season. Pleasingly, we've had no retirements so far. All 24 cars still running. Jim Earlham still battling it out with Andrew Whitton in the 112 car. We're in the closing stages now. Winrow led by just under half a second up the line. He's still got the fastest lap of the race, though. Andrew Whitton has just done the fastest second sector of all. Elwood keeping a watching brief in 3rd place, then a gap of about 7.5 seconds back to the 4th place fights, led by Simon Goodwin. Over the line goes the midfield. Wait to see if it's going to be checkered flag this time or whether they'll get one more lap out of this when the leaders come round. Here's some of the lower runners. That's number 26, that's Richard Lambert. Shares the car with his son Matthew. We'll see him out in race 2 in that car. They both set qualifying times in that car yesterday, sharing it during qualifying. Ahead of him, the very green car, that's Kim Raymond, number 15, the Warwickshire driver. Been with this club for many years now. Here's a battle between John Benfield, who was originally in the 4th place battle, attacking Mark Smith in the 172 car. This is a fight further down the order, and this one's for 11th place. Gideon Wilkinson, I think that is behind them. And the leaders are heading down into Brundle. Less than a minute on the clock. It is still Jamie Winrow. Here they are. Harry Kramer giving chase. Oh, Kramer's gone straight on. Disaster for Kramer. I think there might be some fluid down there because Elwood hit problems as well. Yes, there's some fluid down. Look on the outside. They're all going straight on. Simon Goodwin hits it. Jim Earlham's going to hit it as well. So somebody has dropped some oil. 102 James Lusignan has spun. Yep, there's fluid down, unfortunately, on Brundle and Nelson. They're all going off. Oh, dear. Now, who has dropped that? I think I put the curse on that one because I said that we'd had no retirements. James de Lusignan spun there. He's lost a rear wing. There's loads of cars going through the escape road. Oh, what a mess. There's oil down on the entry to Brundle. You can see it there. Somebody's blown an engine, I would think, there. Now, the leaders have gone through. We're on to the last lap now. They did get through before the clock went down to 0, but it's going to be interesting if they hit that oil on the run through on the last lap. Let's give you the order. It's Winrow from Elwood. Kramer is 3rd. Adam Cottrell now up to 4th place. Simon Goodwin is 5th. James Gilmore is up to 6th. Then it's Whitton, White. De Lusignan with that spin has gone down to 9th. Gideon Wilkinson is up to 10th. The whole order in the midfield has changed. Jim Earlham was the big loser there. He's dropped down to 11th. I don't know who it is. You could see. Oh, Jim Earlham's out. He came across the line. He must have picked up some damage when he went off there on that oil. You can see the wheel arch is missing. Now, is Jim Earlham going to get going again here in the number 3, or is he out of the race? Along the grass there. I think that's race over, sadly, for Jim Earlham. Now, we'll wait and see what happens when they get to... I don't know who it is who's dropped the fluid there. One car has come into the pits. Rob Appleton, number 93. It may have been him who's lost his oil up there at the end of the back straight. The oil flags are out up there. The red and yellow striped flags, warning of a slippery surface, and it is very slippery indeed up there. The leader is coming in now. He needs to be careful. He's hit it. He's gone. Jamie Winrow sideways. He's lost it. And it's Jamie Elwood who's come through into the lead. Oh, Jamie Winrow will be cursing inside his crash helmet. You can see the oil there on the outside, and Adam Cottrell's going to hit it as well. Look out, Adam. He's going to go straight on, I think. No, he's just about got it round the corner. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Yep, they've all made it round. The oil flag's waving. Barry White's going to go straight on. There's more oil around there. They can't see where it is. That's the problem. The 110 of Gilmore has spun. Barry White goes grass tracking. Right, who is going to win this? I think it's going to be Jamie Elwood. He's going to make it 3 wins out of 3 this year. He's only going to lead 1 lap of this race. It's going to be the most important one. He's going to lead the last lap. Here he comes up to the line. Number 2, Jamie Elwood. Can't believe his luck. He inherits the win, and by a very clear margin. Second goes to Harry Kramer. A gutted Jamie Winrow takes third. 4th place will go to Adam Cotterill. It's Simon Goodwin in 5th. Who's going to be 6th? It is Andrew Whitton. Barry White 7th, despite that moment on the last lap. 8th will be James Gilmore after that spin. 9th it is Gideon Wilkinson. John Benfield comes over in 10th. Well, it was all going so nicely at the front of the field, and then I think it was Rob Appleton who lost all his oil at on the entry to Brundle, just on the racing line. And it was a case of slip and slide to the finish, and poor Jamie Winrow, you have to feel for him there. He hit the oil as he braked for Brundle. The car came round on him, and he was helpless to do anything but watch Jamie Elwood go through into the lead. Well, next up here today, once that track is clear, we have the first race of the weekend for the Mini 7 Racing Club, the Mini 7s and 7 scholarship class. Fasten your seatbelts ready for those. But the track will have to be cleared up at Brundle and Nelson first by the excellent marshalling team, of course. Cars head back into Parc Fermé. Well, a lucky victory for Jamie Elwood there ahead of Harry Kramer and the unfortunate Jamie Winrow. And I'm sure our very own Penelope Pitstop, aka Ian Waterhouse, is going to be down there ready to talk to the top 3 in just a few moments' time.
Right, hello everybody, welcome down to Parc Fermé. Oh my word, that was huge drama. That was massive drama, wasn't it? Oh my word, here we go, Jamie Elwood. Jamie, I couldn't keep head to turn it out. It was so dramatic, wasn't it? At one point it looked like Jamie had it in the bag, and then you guys just never let him go, and late drama.
Well, to be honest, I was absolutely hanging on there. There's nothing I could do. I've got a bit of a problem with the brakes, but right. Yeah, I was kind of planning on third. Then the oil came out and everyone just started spinning, so I absolutely looked into that.
Well, it's very good of you to say. However, you say that, you were connected, your top 3 were connected pretty much the whole race.
I was waiting for something to happen, but if they just kept swapping places, it was a 3rd place. But no, I couldn't take the smile off my face.
Congratulations, Jamie, well done, fantastic stuff. Let's grab a word with Harry if we can. He's just having a quick chat. Whilst he's doing that, let's grab a quick word actually with Jamie Winrow. Jamie, absolute carnage there right at the end, wasn't it? It's, I mean, you were up there, you were leading pretty much the entire race, and then oil.
Oh my! I was going into that last corner where the oil was. I must have been doing about 15 mile an hour. I was going so slowly. I was like, just keep it on the road. Yeah. And I just sailed straight on under the bridge. I was like, just don't, I could see they were way back. I was like, just don't throw it off. And I was like, go so slowly into that last corner, but that's went straight on and miles off.
Well, look, podium's a podium though, Jamie. You've got race 2 coming up a little bit later. What's the plan?
On to the next
more
one.
of the same, only a bit up there instead of parking here next time.
Hopefully, yeah, no, exactly. It was really good fun, and I had a great battle with Harry for 3/4 of it. Yeah. But on to the next one.
Congratulations, anyway. Podium, still a podium, mate. Well done. Let's grab a quick word with Harry whilst he's here as well. Harry, my word. It was you 3 going toe-to-toe the entire race, and a huge drama at the end, and here you are, second place.
Pretty hectic. I feel sorry for Jamie. He deserved to win that, he really did, but he just got bad luck. There was a patch of oil down at the end of the whatever straight, it's Bentley Straight, and I hit it the lap before, so I knew it was there. That's why I lost all my pace, so I knew it was there. So I tiptoed round it, but Jamie got caught out, unfortunately.
That is motorsport. Does happen, doesn't it? It's part of the game, but we go again a little bit later this afternoon. Plan of attack, more of the same.
More of the same, hopefully.
Fantastic. Thanks for chatting to us. There we go. That's your top three in a very dramatic Sigma 150 race. It was wonderful, wasn't it? It is almost time, but we've got the first Midi 7s race coming up very shortly, so I'm going to hand back to your commentator, Dave Goddard. He's going to take you through all of the action. Enjoy.